What's up with it, Hood News peeps? Welcome back. This is episode 19, and I got Mike Mills here with me in the building.
I'm excited, Grizz. This is so cool.
Yeah, tell us who you are, because a lot of people already know. I ain't really got to make no introductions, but you.
Absolutely. So my name is Michael Mills. I'm the owner of a shop called The Closet, located here in Houston, Texas, located on the entire second floor of the world-famous Johnny Dang's.
Yes.
You heard that right, Johnny Dang, Mr. Diamond Boy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been in the game for about 4 years. I also manage the Hispanic artist Peso.
Already.
So, you know, do a little of this, a little of that. And here with Grizzy today, though.
Hey, thank you so much. We're so excited to have Mike with us today. Man, stay tuned. Go get your snacks. Go get your Takis, your drinks, whatever you want to go get, whatever your flavor, because we're going to be back with so much more. Stay tuned, folks. For those at home, check this out, man. I already said last week, and Mike, you might have missed it, but it's the reopening of the Hood Olympics. Man, I don't know. It's something about summertime, spring weather. The weather's good. People on the run, running from cops, evading, or whatever they're trying to do. They get more athletic in the summer. So we got Gangsta Boo in the house. This lady walks into a pawn shop on the corner of Jensen Drive and Laurel Copy, and she's acting like she's going to buy a chain. And, you know, you guys are the king of bling.
That's right.
Right, the kings of bling. And this chick goes into the pawn shop, acts like she's going to get a box chain that's worth about $5,000, looks at it, and she makes a run for it. What do you think about that?
Like you said, they get more bold in the summer.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You can kind of tell, like, her body language was a little sus, but you never know until they go, and boy, did she go.
Man, I'm telling you, she ran that 50-yard dash, and look at homeboy. Hey, get back here. Man, and then, wait. The footage ain't over, man. We're going to show a different view. Here comes the security guard, dude. Like, where were you? And just for kicks, I put the sound of a toilet flushing because I think he might have been on break. I don't know. But definitely more questions and answers, friends. Stay tuned, man. There's so much more with the Hood Olympics. Be on the lookout for more stories like that. We're going to have all kinds of chases, pursuits, whether in vehicles, Grand Theft Auto. There's just so much going on right now. And we got a lot of stories like this. And there's going to be one more, but we're going to wait for that one to the end.
So at the Astros game, and of course you got the kiss cam, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like he wasn't very comfortable with this scene. You know, I don't know if this was like his side. You know, maybe obviously it wasn't his main.
Yeah. Well, see, we found out a little more. So, you know, the FBI detectives on Facebook, they find out everything. ESPN posted this on their TikTok. So there's a kiss cam. You know, a lot of people, they smooch. They want to, some of us are players from the Himalayas, man. We're not going to, I already said, if I get caught on that kiss cam, I'm going to be like, what's up, homie? Hey, what's up? I'm going to take a drink of that Michelob Ultra, but I'm not going to be kissing nobody. But this, I don't know what happened, but he says it was a joke. The guy was just playing around with his date. But, yeah, the internet went crazy.
I don't know if I did that to my date. I don't think she'd be too happy. I don't know if there'd be a second one.
Yeah, man. Shout out to your date, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people just don't want to have affection. Some do. We've seen some shady stuff, but the homeboy, apparently it was just a joke. So, yeah, shout out to our Astros fan, Go Stros. Man, we're out here, and, yeah, man, we were representing on ESPN.
I love it.
For those at home, you know, a lot of people were affected recently by the storms, the floods. Man, it was like a few days of bad weather. I mean, we had people really suffering, Mike. Were you guys affected by in any way?
We lost electricity, and
okay.
then flooding was bad. I'm on the southwest side, so it didn't stay as long as what I'm seeing right here.
Yes.
But you know how it gets in Houston. You know, it rises really quick, and I feel like it rained for so long.
It did, man. It was some crazy, and that thunder was crazy. It was louder than clapping cheeks. I mean, it was just out there, man. I was like, what's going on? Like just the middle of the night, the dogs are scared. But no, when we woke up, we found out that so many people were affected by the flooding. All the way out to Livingston, Trinity River area was certainly flooded. People lost livestock. It was pretty bad, man. So the people in Kingwood, they started sending off videos, and that's what we see here. That's how bad it got, like right outside people's front doors. And look at this cat, man. He's really, I tell people all the time, don't do it. Don't even cross the water, man. You're not going to win the flood.
If I don't got like a big truck, I'm definitely not going across the water. And even then, the way that water's looking,
I ain't doing it. But prayers going up for the people out there. We still have a lot of people needing toiletries, necessities, food, like the gift cards. I always tell people, if you got extra clothes, get ready to donate that, because there are so many people misplaced right now. They have nowhere to go, living in their vehicles. They got their kids, and it's just really crazy. And some of these schools didn't even close. They wanted the kids I don't know what's going on, man. Some of these schools did not close, and there were kids like literally trapped and stuck at school.
That's so scary. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, prayers going up for everybody, man. And we'll have more updates. Make sure you're following the Hood News. All right, folks at home. I know the dating situation in H-Town is real tough. The pickings are slim. We get it. Single people are in crisis. And that Netflix and chill, though, it's not really recommended for a first date. So, Mike, check this out. This past weekend, a guy invited over a female that he knew on Instagram through a mutual friend. He told her, hey, come over to my house. We're going to chill. And that played out really bad, man. She was another gangsta boo. This gangsta boo, she got some friends to pull up with her, and they robbed this man at gunpoint.
You hear this happen all the time. It's not Netflix and chill. It's backdoor and chill.
Yes.
That backdoor is wide open.
Yes, dude. Yes. That's insane, man. She even stole the TV. Like, man, they held him at gunpoint, and he was punched in the stomach, and they fled with the bag of his belongings and his TV. Like, can you imagine this chick running out with the TV?
and his pride.
Man, yes. Like, and the crazy thing is, we got law enforcement that tagged us on the Hood News piece, because they're everywhere. They're gonna find out who she is, but this guy doesn't even know her name. I was like, why is? And I found out he doesn't even know who she is. So be careful with them boos, man, on Instagram, IG, TikTok, all that stuff. Any advice for the homies?
You never know what's on the other side of that screen, or what they're going through, or in this situation, it seems like who her influences were, and that seems like she probably told these guys, this is probably something that they do. She uses her being a female, lure them on Instagram. Oh yeah, I'll come hang out. Next thing you know it, make sure the door is unlocked, and then wham.
Yeah,
this happens all the time though.
Man, I know there's a lot of setups, man. Shout out to our homies out there getting the bag, but unfortunately, there are women trying to get your bag too, man. They're trying to take it by all means necessary. Like I said, make sure you get to know these people, and it's the other way around, because I've been hearing guys stealing people's like credit cards. One night stand turns into
absolutely
where the woman wakes up and all her money's depleted out the bank account. So friends at home, if you're single and ready to mingle, just be careful. Meet at a safe spot. Get to know these people, at least so when you have to file a police report, you know their names.
You gotta at least know their names.
Yeah, something. Folks at home, this is like some real down low, dirty type stuff, man. Like, I'm gonna say this, there's a lot of principle in the hood. One thing you don't mess with is the kids. And what happened was that we had these two individuals, like one of them's already been identified by the Hood News Pete, but the other dude that looks like Peso Pluma here, he's not been identified yet. But they broke into a place called Fighter Nation. This is a spot for kids to train and, get their athleticism on and all these good things. They give back to the community. They do so much for the kids. Just for these fools to break in, steal their studio equipment, their sound, just speakers. Like, what can you really get out of that? $15? And it literally cost these people hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So just really sad, Mike, what happened here. These individuals walked in. They were caught on camera. They look like E.T. phone home in here. Like, it's just
definitely looks like Peso Pluma. And then the other guy looks like the Island Boy.
Yes, so everybody's saying that, dude. The comments were lit, man. We had somebody said, God forgive my thoughts. And then somebody said the security camera did him dirty. So there's the picture. He was already identified by the Hood News peeps. Man, this dude has that kind of MO. We're not going to say his name just yet, but make sure you're following Hood News, because we already spilled all the beans into the tea. Man, it's just some crazy stuff. You got any advice for the homies out there, man, struggling, or like what?
I'll say this. These guys may think they work hard. Grizzy works harder. So I will say this, all right, especially with the economy and everything, people will look, especially right now, to cut corners.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And obviously, crime for a lot of these guys is a natural part of life. And I hate to say it, with our current administration, even with Harris County, you know, these guys, they come in, they go out. So for them, it's like back in the day, you know, I'm 39, right? If you used to break into somewhere and you get caught, you could be looking at years behind bars. You know, I feel like law enforcement needs to get stronger with these guys. And really hit home, like if you do something like this, especially a felony, especially like burglaries or you know, robbing people, you got to go to jail for a while. You know?
And see that we watch the good guys, you know, do what they got to do, but unfortunately the system lets them go. So it sucks, man. We're in that kind of situation, which leads us to this next story. So a few weeks ago, somebody stole a trailer filled with dinosaurs. The suspect fled the scene, and that was it. You know, the dinosaur place reached out to us. They're like, Grizzy, you know, we had our dinosaur stolen. Can you help us? So we posted it, and we just left it at that. A few weeks ago, Hood News peeps started reaching out. They're like, Grizzy, those dinosaurs are on Facebook Marketplace. I said, what? And I really couldn't prove anything. So at the time, we just put that on the back burner, man. We got to let it stew up and everything. Man, Mike, guess what? A few days ago, some guy is stealing a kid's dirt bike out the front yard. Like, goes into the trespasses, goes and recovers the bike, and walks out with it. I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's an angry baby daddy or somebody angry. She's like, no, I promise we don't know who this is. And I'm like, man, that's some wild stuff. So we post a video, and all of a sudden somebody reaches out. A lot of people are like, hey, Grizzy, that dude, we saw him getting arrested. He got arrested for some dinosaurs, some stolen stuff that he had on Marketplace. So we just connected it all together, and we were able to identify the guy. His name's Ruben, and he just recently got locked up for the dinosaurs, let out on a PR bond or whatever they let him out on, and he started stealing dirt bikes. Like, that's really wild, man. These cats don't give up, and the struggle is real, but what's more real is that, you know, you're going to get put on blast on the Hood News.
That's what I love. This guy's like he's a serial thief, you know, and like you said, you know, when you go and do something like this and you get caught and you get right out, what is that? To you, it's just like a slap on the wrist. It's like, and some of these guys, this is all they know. Yeah,
man, it's really sad. I come from that background, by the way, too. It's not a secret, you know. I've been locked up before, like, really, like what I think is going on in this cat's mind is, dang, I gotta pay for a lawyer. I gotta pay my bond. I gotta pay this. I gotta pay that. My pretrial conditions. He's already in his mind trying to tally up the stuff. So he's gonna go. He went higher. He got a dirt bike. You know, dirt bikes gonna sell quick.
Absolutely.
Like everybody. I'll shout out to all our bike riders out there. They know what's up. The pop out boys. Yeah, you know, it's just really crazy. He just like went to a whole nother market, and selling this stuff on Facebook Marketplace. That's a no go, y'all.
He's bold for that. And why do none of these guys have masks?
I don't know. I don't know. Like that, I don't know, dude.
Just so you know, if you decide to rob out here and you're going to get caught in 4K, and Grizzy is going to put your face, and everyone is going to see
out
it.
there, man. Yeah. And there's going to be somebody disgruntled, you know, and this crazy, like so many people reached out. We had like about 15 tips on this guy and about 30 on the other guy. So like, if you owe people, man, it could be, I'm just going to say this. Sometimes it's been the closest homies that say, Grizzy, I just want you to blast this cat so we can laugh over here. Like, that has happened. That has literally happened. So, man, just be careful, man. You never know where the tips are coming from. Hi, everyone. I've got Anna here from Supernova Furniture. Hi, Anna. How are you doing?
Oh, fine. Thank you very much, Grizzy. I always enjoy being here with you.
Yeah, and it's always a pleasure with me, too, to see you and visit with you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of the Cinco de Mayo parade. You guys had a float out there, and we had such a great time.
Yes, and let me tell you, we put a lot of work on those floats. Yes. We wanted to always stand out, and we did a great job last year. You know, we got the first place, so we hope this year stand out as well. So.
For sure. Anna, like when I got there, I saw you on top of the float on a dinosaur, or what was it?
Dragon.
Like a dragon. Were you scared?
No.
Wow, she's fearless. This woman is adventurous, fearless. Like, I love it. I absolutely loved everything about that float, about the mood was great. The kids, to see all these happy faces really meant a lot to me. I never experienced a Cinco de Mayo parade ever.
Well, this is hopefully it's not the last one.
No,
let me tell
definitely,
you, because every year it's just getting bigger and bigger. I'm so happy that we're able to, engage with the community and get involved and see the childrens and giving them T-shirts and just make a difference.
Yeah, definitely made a difference. Lots of smiles and a great time. It was really wonderful.
Thank you, Grizzy. Thank you. I really appreciate you being there.
So we're thrilled to announce like this exclusive giveaway in connection with you guys in collaboration with our friends over at Supernova Furniture. This is going to be for Mother's Day. We want to honor and celebrate those wonderful moms, two in particular. We're going to do two in particular by gifting them stunning vanities. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Of course. We just very excited to, as usual, to get some, involvement and the community getting competitive and start entering. So we encourage the ladies that, this Mother's Day is a great excuse to get yourself pampered with that beautiful vanity that you're going to enjoy. So we expect to get a lot of people, applying or, calling or giving the number. So hopefully any of your two, it will be two ladies that will be elected to get the vanity from Supernova Furniture. And those ones are so pretty. We had a beautiful one, two beautiful assigned for you guys.
Yeah, touch of elegance. They're very exquisite, very pretty. I mean, these are very nicely detailed vanities. I mean, perfect for our moms. We want our moms to feel great and look great because they are great. So definitely be on the lookout. And for those at home, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Please, you sign your mom up. Go to www.grizzyshoodnews.com to sign up for this. This is to join us in celebrating the power, the strength, the love, and the beauty of motherhood. So definitely sign your mothers up and let's see who wins. This is going to be an amazing opportunity for two special moms.
So we'll be really excited to see those moms register and see who they're winning. I'll be happy to give it to them that day, that Sunday.
Yeah, this is going to be unforgettable and so sweet.
And I heard you had a crazy one last night. You
Man.
know, anytime that you have someone that's involved in not only a murder, but then grand theft auto, and then took the police car on top of all that, came back. Tell me a little bit about what happened last night.
Man, see, he's already giving the tea, man. So yes, just kind of what you heard, man. We can't make these stories up. So Mike, last night, like I'm going like 2-3 hours of sleep. Last night, this guy and a woman, they were at a gas station off of North McGregor and Alameda. Meanwhile, you've got paramedics putting gas in the ambulance, and they witnessed a guy and girl fighting. At first, they're fighting inside the store. Then they walk out the store, and all of a sudden, this guy starts shooting the girl, the female. Like he starts shooting her, and he's even walking away and still shooting her. Gets into the Camaro. The poor paramedics, they back out, man, because they're like, man, we gotta clear ourselves because they might be in the line of the shooting. So they flag down a constable deputy that's about to roll in. They let him know, hey, somebody just got shot right now. And the deputy like makes his way around the pumps and sees that there's somebody deceased right there or dying. And they go after this vehicle. And they don't get too far. They're just on the other side of Alameda. All of a sudden, this guy and the officer, the deputy, they engage in a shooting. They start shooting. The guy pulls out a gun on the deputy and they start to shoot. So the deputy takes cover into a wooded area that you guys see there. And that's when the suspect takes the cop car. Dude takes it, drives off with it, comes back. I guess he decides, I need my Camaro. And he comes back with the cop car, leaves it there, shoots again. Another shootout happens. Then he jumps into the Camaro and takes off into the night. The Camaro was found not too far from there. It was, I guess they found it and started towing it. So, but they have not found this guy. He's still on the loose. Consider him dangerous. We got to let the hood know this guy is just wild out there. We don't have much of a description, just dude in a Camaro. We had the license plate, but they've already recovered the car. This is about 12:35 this morning. The HFD paramedics, they were getting gas in one of their ambulances at a gas station at that intersection. This is North McGregor and Alameda, when they witnessed a disturbance between a couple. And people at home, man, when I say domestic violence is real, man, get out of that. You see a red flag, they want to put your hands. Women too, women can be the suspects too, because we already seen that this past weekend. A woman ran over her husband and then over a dude and then stabbed him. Like, just crazy stuff, man. We're seeing these weird, aggressive stories, these things that we can't even imagine happening. So paramedics witnessed when the couple got out the gas station that the guy shoots the lady, and he's shooting her multiple times. She was shot 9 times. So the paramedics went off to the side so they can get out of that line of fire. And here comes a deputy. He comes in just in time. And whoever this individual is, he stayed. Like, he wanted to make sure that he did what he did. I need people to understand this at home. This guy is unhinged, crazy. I hope they catch him because, like, it's a matter of time. He could hurt somebody else. He ain't got nothing to lose. So he engages in gunfight with the deputy who attempted to stop him. Then he takes the cop's car. And then he comes back around one more time to get his Camaro. And it's another shootout. And he takes off in the Camaro. We can't make these stories up, man. You can check it out. Make sure you're following Hood News everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, man, for more details. But definitely crazy stuff. What do you think about that?
What I got to say is, first off, prayers for the young woman and her family. Obviously that's the saddest part about this. Someone lost their life. But when I watch something like that and see something so cold-blooded, what that tells me is that it probably wasn't this guy's first time, maybe not necessarily committing a murder, but this wasn't his first time acting out something so violent.
Yeah.
So like you said, with the red flags, in this day and age with social media and mental health, like, if you don't feel like a situation's right, you don't have to stay in it. You can't leave.
Yeah, make that plan, man, because these cats and these people, whoever the aggressor is, they're not gonna wait, man. They don't care. They're selfish. This is a very selfish act, very evil. I don't even have words to describe it. Like, yesterday, we were literally, anybody at the scene, you couldn't believe it. And then the window of the cop car was blown out, the back window, the back windshield just blown up. Just so sad to see all of that, man. And it's just insane. And this is in our city of H-Town, man.
Do you think especially with gun rights in Texas and how things are way more open now, do you feel like we're starting to see a lot more violence, or do you think is this something that was already happening?
Man, friend, look, I always say this is how I feel about gun. To me, I feel like bad guys are gonna get them regardless. Right. Like in Mexico, like, guns are banned, like you can't have guns, but the people get them. The bad people are gonna get them. I think everybody at home, the good people, need to have them too for protection. One less victim, man. We've seen a lot of stories where somebody's breaking into a house, they're armed, they're pointing a gun, and maybe there's somebody in the back room that hasn't been, held captive. They come in, save the day, save their family literally from something. So I think that there needs to be a lot of accountability and responsibility. I don't know where these guns are coming from, so it's kind of hard to know. I wish there was some kind of story to find out where they got the gun. Did somebody take it out for them that doesn't have a felony? Did somebody have a hookup, or are these hot and ready, burner guns, or what's going on? I would love to know the aspect of some of these stories that we hear.
Because you're starting to see it a lot more prevalent now. And, I'm conservative. So for me, I'm all about the gun rights. It's just,
me too.
I'm just starting to see, a lot more nowadays, and this one right here, like you said, it's like something out of a movie.
Man, we can't make this up, man. Prayers going up for the family. Man, I hope they catch them. This is still a very hot story. Happened just this morning. By the time this airs, I hope that we'll have that update for you guys.
Or hopefully a Hood News peeps hear something.
Speak up, man. Get them out the streets. We don't want them. The hood doesn't want them. Well, Mike, thank you so much for joining us, friend. Man, shout out to Mike Mills, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Am I saying it right?
You saying it right, cool. Mike Mills. That's me.
Hey, where can they follow you?
So you can follow me on social media at Houston Closet on Instagram, or at The Closet HTX on TikTok and YouTube. We're on everything, guys. And make sure you come see us at Johnny Dang's. Yes. The only day we're closed is Sunday, like Chick-fil-A. And if you say you saw me on this, I'll give you that Grizzy discount. Hood News peeps, let's get it, y'all.
Yeah, man, show them that grill. Yes, man.
And
nice.
we got some things.
Man,
for Johnny
I'm telling
Dang.
y'all, yes.
Hey, when are we gonna get the Hood News?
Man, I'm ready,
girl,
man. I'm
go.
ready, friend. I'm ready. Shoot, I'm gonna get iced out. I might get a little grill or something. I don't know. I think it's cool. Shout out to Mike. Thanks for all you do, man. Keeping the positivity. I met this guy giving away turkeys during Thanksgiving. Like, that's how we connected. Like, he wanted to do something for the neighborhood, give back to the kids and families, man. You'll win me over anytime with something like that. Shout out to you, our boy Johnny, man. Shout out to Johnny Dang and the what do you call the Diamond Girls, Diamond Boys.
That's right.
Yeah, man. The whole Diamond crew. and keep doing what you're doing, friend. Like, we see you. We wanted you to come out here and represent your brand, everything you've worked hard for. You're artist. You're out here, and you're part of Houston culture.
Thank you. And so are you.
Thank you.
And we definitely got to do some more giveaways this year, too.
Yes. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following him. That's a really big thing. This guy is going to be very much more famous. So stay tuned.